downfall.
Show them no mercy.
Hello and welcome back. Managed to make it here with somewhat intact characters. To an extent. I don't know if I will have sightlines here, but I'm thinking the correct thing to do is to pull back, hang out back here. Abelard can take cover here. Magenta can hang out in this half cover, I think. I think pulling back is correct. I did still take a couple of injuries because the enemies kept making these like ridiculous miracle Jesus shots from across the universe somehow. I'm not entirely sure how the fucking burst fire works, but they got very, very lucky a few times. Don't really know how the numbers work out. Like that. There's your smoke. Argento. What do we do with you? If I go here, I have no sightlines. No sightlines. No sightlines. Do we just spray and pray? Let's make a controlled shot. And just I think those are the best numbers we can find. Couple of good shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Now Idira. Does this even use like it's 100% hit chance? They might actually have done us a service by throwing this smoke here. Okay, some death is happening there. I'm gonna buff Abelard. I think is the correct thing to do. Do I have... I can analyze the leader, which I'm hoping will be helpful. That's gonna be... Oh, I don't have sightline on him. If I go here, no sightlines. Well, you know what? Then let's just hang back. Let's buff. I don't know if Jane has sightlines. Let's try this.
Tomes of military tactics.
Okay, I have a singular sightline. Well, well.
If not me. Another enemy down.
Might as well.
I'll make it happen.
Surely the smoke is two-way. They're both gonna be harder to... It's gonna be harder for them to shoot and harder for enemies to hit them. Oh, do I have range on this? Well, let's use it.
Die with grace, at least.
Okay, Abelard. You know what, just hang back.
I will do my duty.
That bruiser we're gonna have to deal with, but I think we can as well. Now, this is very stupid of me to have put Argenta there. Because now I find myself being able to shoot this guy apparently. Which, you know, might as well.
It's as good as done. Never stood a chance.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna have to move Argento ASAP. Oh, they're bunching up something severe. If Idira can just live enough to have a turn. Thank you, man. Okay. Gonna go here. 42, what the fuck kind of bullshit is that?
I'll do it.
Let's just go here.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
17, what the fuck are these percents? Fuck it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Jesus. Was that the commander? Sick, dude. Okay, so there's a limit to how many I can get in one blast, but that's a pretty generous limit. What else can we do? We can help Argenta not die.
Was that you? Or
Take the safest
Just a job for the search.
option. Jane could deal with this guy possibly. Is it because he's in the smoke? Probably. Do we roll the dice on this? That's a bruiser. Let's try and deal with him. Okay, decent damage. I don't know if he's even... Let's... Abelard, buff Abelard. Because he's gonna go in and go hard right now.
Victory is imminent. Reduce to dust.
Excellent. Take a... Do that. Actually. And then see if we can also pop him with a... Well, That was simple enough. Now Jane,
I don't need luck.
you
I have
don't
strategy.
really. That's just a borderline guaranteed kill. Do we go for the heroic action? Last guy, might as well.
Perfect moment.
Okay, quick save. That is my new policy. Quick save like a fucking maniac whenever combat ends. We don't need any more body gloves. Ooh, knives can be fun. Boots. Huh. Let's have a look at our inventory. I really hope there's no limit that I'm not seeing. Outfit settings. Are these individual based? Then I would like to remove some helmets. That's fine. That's fine. Your helmet is like off by default, it seems, which is fine by me. I was kind of curious about the boots for you. I think these boots might work well for you. What are these knives? I forget she has a sniper rifle too. That's something I probably should use more often, goddammit. Primitive. I don't think the knife is like the best thing we have, if I'm being honest. Oh well. I'm gonna be, for the sake of not having to go back so far, I'm going to be saving a fucking lot. Cause I'm going to die more, most likely. Last gun. To inventory. Oh, good. Now, who in the crew has the 30?
Sometimes though, you just fire
35.
your biggest cannon and save the day.
Oh, you have a med kit? I didn't even know. Let's put a couple here on Abelard as well. Was there anyone else who...
Deal with this.
30. 30. I apparently have... But do I need to be trained in it? Let's toss one medkit on me, just see if I even can. I can't. I don't know where to see those, but apparently I don't have it. That's a trap.
Attention to detail is the key to success. Over there.
Shit. Where's the rest of the crew? Great hurry, but the Technomat never had the chance to activate it. I see. Disarm.
Never doubt me. The Emperor favors me today. Duty prevails.
Surgeons walked in a crowd right across the mine barrier. Seems oblivious. Likely combat encounter here as well.
Is there money to be made?
Those seem like good guys. Nope.
The blinded ones are
Yes,
harmless.
they are.
No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Oh jeez. Oh, is this gonna be my tech priest that I bring along? Can only hope. Oh no, he's fucking. Oh, he's alive. Hello. Pascal. He has a portrait. He might be your guy. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step.
A trail comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It is binaric speech, the sacred language of the Adaptus Mechanicus. The binaric rhythm transforms into a vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your vox howls in pain and your machine equipment starts crackling. Tech Priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ugh, blasted.
I am rogue trader Jane von Valancius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Great.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It
Oh,
is no
me?
longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
Menacing blue-green glow fades in his gaze. He lowers his arm and your equipment ceases to malfunction. The Tech Priest stares resolutely forward, his mechadendrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. Who are you?
I identify as Magos Pascal Panem of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
I see. Let's see what their explanation for the Omnissiah is. I'm interested. A supernatural entity, god of all knowledge, worshipped by the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's a very short summary. Some see it as an extension of the Emperor. Some see it as something separate but in league with the Emperor, as it were. In an ally to the Emperor. It's not as heretical as it sounds.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the Furibundus system,
Oh,
not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
so they say Magos. I've always wondered about that word. I've never heard it spoken before. I would have said Magos. I'm gonna point at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
Oh. He turns around and stares aghast at the burning remains as if he had nothing to do with what just happened. His vox produces a mournful prayer.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
I'll believe it. You do not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service.
Huh.
For such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
He appears shaken, not stirred. Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmage
Oh, Lasse was talking about it
and
there.
I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's
Medina.
current location.
Medina. Huh.
My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
If the tech priest's voice carried any compassion for the dead, the dry words that crackled from his vox system did not convey any shred of it. You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death.
Yeah.
With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption.
Algorithm for redemption. That would be a fucking sick prog metal band name.
Triumph.
That's like, ooh, I gotta remember that. I almost gotta write that shit down. Anyways. I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Excellent. Yeah, he's a party member. Fuck, I have so many operatives. Well, one more party member and we can fucking kick Yedina off. You have... Passive learning. Tech use, well, that makes sense. This is gonna be our tech boy. Intelligence seems like an excellent thing to add to. Gonna make him equal to me. Now what do we do with you? Forge? Is that because of his background, I assume? Significant buff to tech use. Seems pretty good. Then we can get advanced skill later. Talents. Well, that's always good. And get more intelligent. Be smarter. Are you gonna be using guns? What does the intimidated effect do? It doesn't say. There it says. Perception, huh? Yeah, that seems pretty good for him. Well, I know a lot about him. Just fucking max tech use. Big tech use. He's gonna use tech. I think he's done. Look at his tech use. Jesus Christ. Excellent. What do you got, sir? Sir Magos. You have only one equipment set, but it includes... Ah, look at that. You have a lasgun. Do I have a better lasgun for you? That's gonna be worse. That's the same. Shotgun. My experience with tech priests is that they do pretty well up close. Let's try the shotgun. Fucking tech priest with a shotgun. Sick. Now, you have holy vestment, which is equivalent to flak. Except it also gives you fucking bonuses to your tech stuff, so you're gonna keep that. Anything else? Can I just throw this on anyone? I can. Who do I want that for then? I like you. You can have the cool cloak. Ring slot, head slot. Seems like he's done. An omniscient axe is a very cool thing to have. Look at that brutal strike. We do want to get this guy up close and personal, if we can. Which is how I remember tech priests working on the tabletop of the Warhammer 40,000.
I always keep my options open.
So he takes that position. I'm not sure if I can change the
I
formation at
always
all.
have a backup plan.
We should deal with this.
Goods? Neat. Everyone of the dead have their eyes. So they're not fans of ice, or they are fans of ice, and that's why they keep burning ice out. Grenades. That's interesting.
I'm restless.
Who would like some granatas? You could do with a granata. How do you feel about grenades? You have one already. You could definitely use a grenade. Anything we're missing out on over here? Yes. A bolt gun. A bolter, even. Everybody should be running along, because apparently there are perception checks to be rolled.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Now, how did that bolter look? Did it look better than the one we have? Yes, actually. I think. It has lower rate of fire. Okay. So her weapon, that's kind of an interesting way to treat that. Her weapon is really cool and good, but it's getting worn out. And that's why it's worse than this bolter we just found. Well, except for the firing rate. I'm gonna pick the one that does more damage. What was this? I don't know about that. We'll hold off. Okay. Can I go
Let us not
in
dawdle.
short count? And up here we have...
You are outdated and suboptimal. Your body has suffered deterioration and requires modification.
Thank you.
Funnily enough, I've grown rather attached to the old thing. Have patience. Someone will shoot me any minute now, and then you'll have your chance to upgrade me.
Very well. This is an elevator. No animation, just go. Fine by me.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, interesting. Hello, Sinskin. That looks pretty good. In this chapter? Huh. Well, I'm gonna take that at least. Now, I don't really have the agility to make the best use of it, but I don't really know that anyone... Well, you do. You do. Why are you boosted in... Oh, because of the cloak. That's a very good cloak, honestly. Now, let's see. Feels kind of wrong to put it on a battle sister. Let's just... There's no visual impact. She's the best person to make use of it, so I'll put it on her.
Keep your wits about you.
If not for the agility bonus thing, I would have put it on me. Well, let's... Oh, hello. Alert, profane violation of the algorithm. Where did this go? I'll just check that real quick. Activate the turrets, logic. Logic.
That's how it's done.
Access received. Oh, there's people here? Cool.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
I will take you down.
Okay. Let's... fuck. Put Abelard up here. Argenta can take position here. Our new Magos friend can go there, I think. And I am in a very rough position just in general. I'm gonna go as far back as possible. Put Cassie over here and leaves Idira. Can go Let's put her there. Okay, Argenta. Do we run and gun her? I think we do.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith.
And then we try and blast as many as fucking possible.
I'll do it.
Well, that's one. Unfortunately, no more than that.
I act.
Well, that's pretty good. This is gonna be better because she killed a bunch of people. She can still move. Fascinating, because she did damage. That's gonna be useful in the future, but I'm good for now. Oh, I'm barely gonna need to do anything. Too far away. I don't want to run in front of the thing.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Do you have ice this far forward?
I am a navigator, not a duty demands.
It's pretty good. Do we want to activate someone? Can I activate the turret? Well, that would be very mean.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Well, apparently not, but fine. That should give me
Make some
ice.
opportunities.
Interestingly enough, only on this guy.
See to it personally. Another enemy down.
I don't think I have range. That's pretty far, dude. Yeah. Okay. It's fine by me. Now what can you do? Aside from hit people with your bowler axe. All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects. Recoil reduced. Sure, why not? And what does this do? Damage dealt from the target's attacks by quite a lot.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
A part of me wants to run up and hit that motherfucker, but I don't know if that's the best possible idea.
Reduced to dust.
I wasn't expecting that to work as well, but I'm not mad. $77. Pretty
Faith
good.
without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Very good. Oh, they don't have ice. Grant us ice.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around another town painted black.
Well, that was a very successful combat. I'm just gonna assume that turrets won't target
I
me.
always have a backup plan.
And they sure won't. Nice. That's a lot of gear. Okay, so this will take me to the streets of the capital. Let me run around a little bit, see if I trigger any perception checks. And also, I want to see
I always keep my options open.
if I go here. Where does this go? I feel like the streets are the goal. Yeah, this is just a little room.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Judging by the caustic smell, Prometheum was stored here. Fall into the hands of the heretics. Now tech use, my boy.
Successful.
Oh, Deathworld origin, light flak armor. Is it exclusive to Deathworld origin people? No, it's not. It's a pretty big reduction in armor. What about me? Now, what about you? Why not? Oh, that looks different. Good, I think. You were wearing a body glove. I mean, this is a more cohesive design. We just gave you this shit. What about you then? That's fine, you're not... I'm not gonna be using you all that much anyways once we get more party members. I've pretty much decided that already. Well, starting to be that time again where we have to wrap up. When we get back here next time, we're gonna continue to the streets of the capital. Pretty exciting so far. I'm really liking this game so far. I'm gonna make a hard save right here. I'm quite enjoying this game so far. It feels a lot like playing Rogue Trader on the tabletop, which is exactly what I want for games like this. Similar to how Baldur's Gate 3 feels like playing Dungeons and Dragons. Now, there are obvious differences between this game and Baldur's Gate 3, of course. But I'm really enjoying this so far. If the writing keeps up, if combat keeps being engaging and fun, if it just keeps doing what it's doing now, I'm really going to enjoy the rest of the game. I will see you next time.